I bought all these sports cards within the past 2 weeks. And from the looks of it, I got my work cut out for me. But what if I told you my goal isn't to list all these cards in one shot, but rather to do so slowly, but list them every day? Now, mind you, I'm not a full time dealer, I'm not a full time eBay seller. I do this part time, as a side hustle, if you will, something to help generate an additional stream of income, and also something to help fund the hobby that I love. Now, I know there are others out there who are full time eBay sellers that have a much more efficient process than I do. But in this video, I'm going to show you my process on how I list these items on eBay. The number one thing you want to do is set a daily listing goal. How many cards do you want to list daily? When I first started, I listed 3 cards a day, and each month I increased that listing number slowly. Right now, I'm sitting at a listing goal of 12 cards a day. It's a number that's manageable for me and one that helps keep a flow of inventory coming in. Now, I give credit to a YouTube channel out here called Daily Refinement, which helped me grasp the importance of this concept. I highly suggest you guys check that channel out. The second thing I do is create drafts and build a draft bank, which is basically a bunch of drafts just waiting to be listed. This allows me to go at my own pace. Some days I'm able to create 5 drafts. Some days I'm able to create up to 20 drafts, as long as I'm hitting my listing goal of 12 cards per day. Once again, I credit Chris over there at Daily Refinement for helping me grasp this concept as well. Now, the next important thing, especially when you're selling sports cards, is to build a listing template. This allows me to create and list drafts just like that. And as you can see here, I have different types of templates for the different types of cards that I sell. All my titles follow the same structure: year, set, number, player, team. What I do is pre-fill as many item specifics that I can, and I have a description already typed up, which I can change if I need to. Shipping is already pre-filled as well, but once again, I can change that if I need to, like if I want to try to ship first class or if I'm doing plain white envelopes. When you type your title, eBay will automatically pre-fill some of the specifics for you, such as the set, player, and team. This helps me go at a speed in which I can have a listing drafted in a minute or less. And now I go and add pictures to my listings, but I don't add them right away. What I actually do is take pictures with my phone and upload them directly through the eBay app. I'll spend some time taking all the pictures I need on my phone, and when I have free time during the day, I'll upload a few pictures to my listings here and there. Remember, my process is to create drafts to be ready to be listed at the tip of my fingers. And also remember, I'm only doing this part-time, so I only deal with about 100 cards, more or less. But I do understand there are big-time dealers out there that deal with thousands of cards. And if you're in that area, then you may want to consider investing in those listing programs or even in a duplex scanner as well. Now, you can also set a listing date and time to help save you the effort of having to list these cards manually. But for someone like me, I like to have a little bit of control as to what cards I list, because it's really dependent upon the sport that's playing at that particular time, or if a player is hot or not. And if you're finding value in this content, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And I know that when you have a huge stack of cards, it can seem very overwhelming, and you end up saying to yourself, I don't have enough time to do this. But when you focus on listing them a little bit at a time, then you can go at your own pace, and now the task doesn't seem quite as daunting. But remember, you want to make sure you set a listing goal and try your best to hit that every day. It helps the eBay algorithm, and pretty soon you'll be selling cards every day. But of course, that's dependent upon the price you set your cards. But that's a topic for another video. And now that you've sold some cards, it's time to get them ready to be shipped out. And in this video, I talk about the process of how changing to plain white envelopes has helped increase my sales.